Ever find yourself in a new city for work, staring at your phone like, is there anyone out there?
Totally.
I remember this one trip to Buenos Aires. I was pumped about the work, but totally alone.
Yeah.
Didn't know a soul. Ended up wandering around for hours just trying to find a decent place to eat.
Oh, no.
It really hit me then how crucial a strong network is, especially in the travel industry.
For sure.
And that brings us to Skål International. They're all about connecting travel pros all over the world. So today we're diving deep into whether a Skål membership is your ticket to a more connected, supported journey. What do you think?
I think that feeling of isolation you described, it's something so many travel professionals experience.
Yeah.
And what's interesting about Skål is how they recognize that need for connection and actually build a bridge to more meaningful relationships.
And they do it in a really practical way, right? With their global database.
Yeah.
It's like having a VIP pass to a network of over 12,000 travel pros in 84 countries.
Wow.
Imagine trying to break into, say, the Italian market. Instead of sending out those cold emails, you could just connect directly with a Skål member who already knows that market inside and out.
Precisely. That kind of access is, invaluable. I mean, especially in an industry like travel, it's all about relationships. It's not even just about finding a contact. It's about having that trusted source in a new market, someone who can offer real insights, advice you wouldn't find just Googling around.
And speaking of valuable connections, Skål gets it. Everyone loves a good perk, am I right?
Who doesn't?
We're talking travel discounts, hotel upgrades, those little things that make those business trips a little sweeter.
Exactly. And those perks really highlight Skål's commitment to providing tangible value to their members. Like they're saying, hey, we appreciate your membership. Here's a little something extra just for you.
But it's not all about fancy cocktails and room upgrades. Skål also understands how important it is to stay sharp, on top of the game in the travel world, which changes so fast.
All the time.
So they provide a ton of online resources, webinars, training materials, all focused on keeping your skills current.
Right, and that's what makes them more than just a social club, right? They're a resource, a hub for professional development, even when you're not traveling.
Speaking of hitting the road, have you ever heard of the Skål World Congress?
I have, yeah.
Each year, they pick an awesome destination. I'm talking Lisbon, Seville, Bali. And they bring together Skål members from around the world for a whole week of networking, expert-led sessions, and of course, some pretty epic parties.
It's a perfect example of Skål's mission to connect people, a chance to build those face-to-face relationships, share expertise, and just celebrate everything great about the travel industry.
And it's not just the World Congress. Skål has a real presence at those big international travel trade shows too, WTM London, ITB Berlin. So they're not all talk, they're out there walking the walk on a global stage.
Absolutely. That visibility really solidifies their position as an industry leader. And of course, that translates to more opportunities for their members, networking, exposure, you putting yourself in front of the right people.
Here's what really strikes me about Skål. They get it. Travel, especially for work, can be lonely. I've been there. And their global network acts as this amazing support system.
Which is crucial, especially, I'd say, for solo entrepreneurs or people who are new to the field, to know you've got this network, people who understand the unique challenges of this industry. I mean, that's huge.
And they don't just stop at professional support. Skål goes a step further with the Florimond Volkart Fund. This fund is specifically for helping members who might be going through a tough time. Imagine losing your luggage on an important trip, or even worse, having some kind of medical emergency in another country. Skål is there to help.
It shows you the heart of the Skål community, right? That true spirit of support and solidarity. It's that feeling of you're never really alone.
So, we've covered a lot about Skål International. Global networking, knowledge sharing, travel perks, and this incredible support system. It really makes you think. In this increasingly digital world, are those genuine human connections more valuable than ever? Something to ponder as you navigate this exciting, ever-changing, and sometimes challenging world of travel.